Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Grant Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Trey Turner. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch for the out. One away. So Harper stands in.
That accepts the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. First offering in the dirt.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. 2 outs, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. 1 away. Here is Austin Riley. Rojas sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Olson is set down. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Holmes back to work. And that one fouled off. Holmes, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here comes Alec Bohm. And he swings through that one. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the air, right field. Acuna there. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now the 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Kepler snags it for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Kepler coming on. And that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, here comes Real Muto. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 down. This is Bryson Stott.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the end.
Here goes the runner. Bunt attempt misses. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Got him swinging. Caught in a rundown now.
No, he's in there.
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out looking. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. Ripped to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. They get the out on Acuna. And that is the inning. Back at Truist Park. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out towards left center. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Austin Riley. First pitch just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Castellanos on his horse, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And now the count is even.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 1.
1-1.
Up and in, 2-1. Rojas puts it away, out, number 2. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Get out of town. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Kepler, in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. Holmes back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. And now it is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Stop in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna raging back towards the wall. That's not coming back. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, leading off, Stuart Fairchild. Slider right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fairchild on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's under it. And there's 2 away. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Struck out looking his first time. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Realmuto throws that in time. It's a stolen base. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, top 6. Here's Turner now. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. It's 3-1. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Outside low and 1-1. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Drilled out towards left center field. Harris sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna under it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Castellanos in position. 1 down. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hard hit left side. To first. Out. Got the out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very.
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bummer deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Trey Turner at the plate. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on the go. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pulls that one foul. Runner on the move again. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Rojas hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Stuart Fairchild, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves, Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 8th. Here's Harper now. De Los Santos, a 6'3" righty, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fairchild makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings and chases a low one there.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Handles, throws to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 35, Carlos Hernandez.
And he lays down a bunt. And it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Castellanos on his horse. Brings it in. And there's one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Kepler has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Austin Riley at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Base knock center field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Move to first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
He's under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Alec Bohm. De Los Santos back to work. That's outside. Ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fouled off to the right. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Foul ball there. Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. New pitcher for the Braves, Kevin Hergen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouled off left side. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 56. Jose.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. That catches the corner. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it is gone. And this place is rocking. His 2nd home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
No ball. 1 strike.
4-4 in the 9th. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Harper. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now Stuart Fairchild. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Castellanos on the move towards the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Sean Murphy. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That's off the mark, and it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Bryson Stott.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. He scores and they have the lead. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh no! A huge base running mistake there. And now, Johan Rojas. And there's the strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Trey Turner now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw there. Safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. To second, and that's not it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Bryce Harper.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Turner runs. And a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Way out of here. That reached the restaurant in right. Wow. 1 out, bases empty. Nick Castellanos will hit next. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. But no throw to second as they only get the out at first. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
On the ground to third, and they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. late on that fastball.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He hauls it in, 2 away. The Braves down to their last out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. In there at the knees. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Murphy stands at second with 2 gone. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your